Alright guys, it's story time. So, sorry. Drinking games is in a really weird place right now. And while I think some of that's like my fault, some other people's, like, alright. You can tell this is like, it's super unscripted. I've never done anything scripted because that's just not who I am. I'm a really weird, say what I'm feeling kind of guy, and it gets me in trouble a lot, so don't do it. Drink games is in a weird spot right now, and before I get to my main point, let me just kind of tell you, like, how it began. Drinking games started as a project of mine, but it wasn't just, like, for me. It was for my friends. It was to get us all together and hang out. And, ooh, ghostly hand. It started out when I was living in Humansville, like two and a half years ago. I don't know, it's been a while. It was before we started streaming or doing anything like that. And it all started one day when I was in Walmart, and I found this little boy. I really should learn how to use a camera, but I won't. Sorry, not for this. It's a blue snowball. Hold on. There we go. We'll put the shadow on it. Whatever. It's the first mic I ever bought. It's a wonderful little thing. It still gets used. My roommate uses it all the time while he's playing games because he never bought a good mic of his own, and I thought he needed one. So, there you go, bud. Sorry, I was at Walmart and I saw that, and it was on sale. And I thought, you know, it could be fun because I'm a huge fan of, you know, Game Grumps and then stuff like that. So I bought it, you know, ran back home to Humansville because I was in Springfield and got my computer, brought it back over to my friend's house, and we immediately started trying to record some episodes. Just have some fun, play these stupid games, and have a good time. It was horrible. It was god-awful. The first game we tried to play was Cuphead, and those episodes, like, obviously never went up. I mean, there are some Cuphead episodes on drinking games, but they never went up because I didn't know enough about how to use... Because I've been doing karaoke, like, I run karaoke, and I've been doing that for a lot of years. But I didn't know anything about using a mic with a computer. I know soundboards. I know XLR cables, XLR mics. That's my world, and I can do it. I can knock that shit right out of the park. But I didn't know anything about this, and everything sounded awful. But you know what it was? It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So I did research, and I set up a little room in my house in Humansville, where I took the only TV I had and put it in that room instead of in my living room. So my living room at that point became useless. It was great. But we had a little flat screen in there, and my computer, and I found a couch on Craigslist, which don't do that. You can get some bad stuff. I was lucky. But I put some soundproofing up. I hung my mic from the ceiling so it was up above us. We weren't talking directly into it. And it was good. We had a lot of fun. Some of those episodes went up. Gin and Jokes was our original name. It wasn't Drinking Games. And I think our first episode was Spider-Man. And it was a fun time. I think maybe 2 of those episodes went up. And then we had a New Year's drunk driving where we played Mario Kart Double Dash. And that was just fun with friends, you know? We had a lot of people in and out. And then we recorded Battletoads. That I had my dad on that one. That was a lot of fun. Stupid hair. It won't stop. But you know, after that, I lost that house. It was a bad time, and I'm not gonna go into that. But then I moved in with one of my friends that I was doing our show with. And I invested in it a little bit more because, you know, we moved from this, which I didn't know much about, couldn't really get to sound the way I wanted it to, to where we started using these boys. XLR, straight, dynamic, cardioid mics. They're awesome. These are the Behringer ones. I really liked using the SM58s from Shure. But no one cares about that. So, that was the time when I think Drinking Games really actually fully fucking started. Is when we had a cast of like 5-6 different people who would come over for recording, and we'd switch out and play games with different people. Sometimes I wasn't even in an episode because I would just let my friends have fun. Where, you know, I beefed up my computer a little bit, got a new graphics card, and so I could play more games. Started making a couple YouTuber friends, which was fun. Got some more soundproofing stuff, a new soundboard, and just started making it sound a lot better. And it was good. And that was about the time we started streaming. Once I figured all that out and had it sounding decent, it was like, okay, why don't we try this Twitch thing out? And we started gaining a following decently quick. And we had the whole couch set up, soundproofing behind us, and all of our stupid action figures, and it was a fun place to relax and chill and talk with friends, and that was great until things went to shit with the person I was living with. It wasn't a good time. He was toxic. I was more toxic back then. And it wasn't a good time. And then I moved out. And I didn't warn anybody. I just moved out. Just done. Fucking gone. And I just kind of told one person, and that's Austin. You guys have seen him in a lot of videos or watched him on streams. I was like, hey buddy, you know, you're my favorite, come with me. Instead of trying to keep some more friends out of that, I just left and took one, and we've been going for the year and a half-ish here, where our streaming really first off like went, and we hit affiliate and all that crap. I was actually out of town when I hit an affiliate. I was in Kansas without him, and I kind of felt bad, but it was dope. But and I'll put some new, like, I'll put some pictures of what my setup is now. I went from this stupid rinky-dink thing to a lot of really nice equipment. I've put a lot of time and effort and money into this. I am always researching. You can ask anyone. I'm always researching microphones and new soundboards, new computer parts, and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of turned into a hobby of mine, and I can't complain. It's a good way to waste time. But I'm always looking for ways to make it better. And it's just, not been. If I can say that much. Austin's decided he needs to take a break, which, cool. And between, you know, we're all getting older, which, weirdly enough, just sucks. Because you could always think about times when you were a kid, and you're like, can't wait till I'm an adult, I can do anything I fucking want. That's not true. But it stopped being a place where everything I worked so hard for to make this just a place where my friends can come and have fun seems like it's gone. And I really, really hate it. Because that's what... There's a whole, well, basically 2 rooms in my house dedicated to just doing stuff with my friends. And it's useless. It's all just, now it's just crap on the walls. I don't need 2 computers, I don't need a projector and all this sound equipment. Oh, I skipped a step on sound. I bought these wireless lavalier mics so we could do a cooking show that we started doing, which was a lot of fun, and then everyone just kind of dropped out of doing that too. I don't know. I don't know where the fun went, because I can tell you I was having fun. I was having fun the entire time with all of my friends. But it's just gone now. And that kind of leads me to... I'm thinking about just deleting the drinking games, everything. No more videos on YouTube, which I know I don't do a lot anyway. I primarily focus on streaming, but I'm thinking about cutting that out too. So I'm just kind of thinking it's time to take drinking games out back and give the old Yeller treatment, which strangely hurts to say. Because, I mean, even recently we've still been gaining a few followers here and there, and they show up and they talk and they have a good time, but man, it's not drinking games anymore. It's not drinking games without all my friends, and if it's gonna be just me, I just want to start over. Maybe I don't have to delete drinking games, but if I start over and do my own channel, first off, that's going to be hard. I mean, I do most of the work for the channel anyway. That's not the hard part. The hard part is the content. I work best with other people. I'm a decently funny dude. Obviously not in this video, but I don't know. Without friends, there's no point in me doing this. Because it's not like I care about getting famous or making money. I just thought it was a fun hobby with friends, and it all kind of seemed to go to shit. Really, I don't want to say fast. It's been over the last, like, year. But people stopped watching, and I don't know. It got bad. It got bad. Drinking games got really bad. So I'm thinking about going to a point where just, if my YouTuber friends want me to do something with them, I will, and I'll have fun with it. But as far as drinking games go, I can't see a reason in continuing to do this. 'Cause we're adults now, and I know people don't have the time to do all this shit. Between new relationships, and some of my friends are married, and I'm not. Shows you where I am. But yeah, basically, long story short, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up deleting drinking games on Twitch and YouTube, because I don't see the point in upholding this thing I created for me and my friends when it's not being used. I mean, I think about selling my other computer and my soundboard, and I'm not gonna sell my fancy mic because I love it, but yeah. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts on the situation. I'm not trying to just get on here and be a crybaby. I'm just... That's where my head is right now. Because over the years, I'm finding myself with less and less friends, and less people who want to come and do this. And I mean, people move on, people find their spot in life, and I'm really happy for them. Don't get me wrong, and some people I left in the dirt because they were really shitty fucking people. But feels bad, man. Feels really bad. Just leave a comment, or if you know how to get a hold of me, do it. Tell me what you think. Bye, guys.